our Managing Director, Mr. Rajnish Chopra. So এরকম ভাবে রাখতে পারবো না রজনীশ চোপড়া।
And thank you, Asha, for being here. You know, she communicated to you about many things, and you know, my biggest story that I want to share with you is I'm grateful to Asha for giving me the opportunity to be here with you, all of you again. And it's आपके साथ आके जो मजा आता है ना, you know, and West Bengal happens to be one of my favorite states. As soon as I come to Calcutta, I start thinking about many things. Nutrition being one of them, food being another one. Very important, right? Food for the soul. And so but the third and the most important thing is people, all of you. It just draws me closer and closer. You know, all of you have given me such a warm welcome back to India, and I'm thrilled to be part of this journey again with all of you. So thank you. There are many things I want to share with you, but we want to make sure that you have a lot of things that you will take away today from this face-to-face meeting. What I wanted to start with saying is the vision for Amway has never changed. We were a health and well-being company, and we are still a health and well-being company. That vision has never ever changed, and it will not change. So Asha is absolutely right when she said that to you, that this is not the flavor of the day or the week or the month. This is our direction. The board has signed off on this direction where we are headed on the health and well-being journey. The company has, everybody is aligned. All markets are working towards one goal, one mission, and that is the health and well-being journey. So this is not new. What is new is how we talk about it, our narrative that has to be transformed, or has transformed, or has evolved. And that is very important in how we present ourselves to the prospects, to your customers, and how we talk about ourselves going forward. And I think that's a very important thing that we must talk about. And you know, our business is very simple. Very simple. As I look at all the successful leaders sitting in the front, all of you who have come out here today, I can tell you our business is very simple. Yet, we make it complicated. Including me, including people in the office. We make it complicated. And I'll be the first one to put up a hand and say, you know, that's wrong. That's not how it should be. It's very simple. How many of you here understand PVBV? आप में से कितनों को PVBV समझ आता है? All right. किसी को नहीं समझ आता PVBV यहाँ पे? ऐसा कोई है? सबको समझ आता है PVBV, right? I also understand PVBV. Now let me ask you a different question. How many people outside of this auditorium understand PVBV? Nobody? Nobody? That's my point. That is exactly my point. We have to transform to relate to people and meet them where they are at. And when I ask you, and I was doing this meeting with all the diamonds just recently in Kolkata about a month and a half ago, and I said to them, what should be your goal? So many people said, let me ask you, Abhijit, what's your goal for 2024? Grow the business, grow the PV. All right. Let me move to Anirudh. Anirudh, what's your goal? Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. You know what he said? My goal is to help 1,000 families. Transform the health of 1,000 families. That is so simple. So stop thinking 10,000 PV or 9,500, whatever you think. Stop thinking 10,000 PV. Think about transforming 10,000 people's lives. Everybody will understand this. सबको समझ आएगा. सबको समझ आएगा ये. 10,000 PV की जगह 10,000 lives. And then what should be your goal for 2025? The next 10,000. Are you going to run out of people in India? No. What's the population? 1.4 billion? You're not going to run out of people. And look at the commitment that demonstrates you being the ambassador of a company that sells the largest dietary supplements around the world. Nutrilite is coming up to celebrate 90th year. 90 years. You should be so proud of wearing Nutrilite on, you are associated with the best and the best and the best company. What an incredible thought that you are transforming people's lives. Incredible idea. And everybody understands it. Everybody. All of you understand it, right? Everybody understood that. ये इतना सिंपल है, ये सिंपलिसिटी से अगर हम समझाएं लोगों को, see PV is an outcome. आएगा वो. जब आप 10,000 लोगों की people's lives you transform, it will happen. It's an outcome. Similarly, money is an outcome. But what if you have the health and money follows, and you have really, really good health, and you're teaching people how to live better, how to lead a healthier and a happier life, and you have the money then to enjoy it as well. Because the money is an outcome. It'll happen. You know, we are moving to a world where जो अब करते थे वही अभी भी करेंगे. Who do you care about in your family? Yourself, right? वो क्या कहते हैं फ्लाइट में जब आप बैठते हो तो सबसे पहले कहते हैं आप अपने आप को करेक्ट मास्क पहनाइए, right? That's what they say. क्यों? आप इनको बचा सकेंगे, right? The point is that if you are well, you'll be able to take care of other people's health, right? Similarly, if you think about our business and you think about, okay, I have to transform my family's life. That's the first person you'll think about, right? Second person, again, your family. Then you will go to your friends. Does it sound familiar? Familiar to what? It's familiar to list building. How many of you know list building? All of you. It's very similar. So you're building a list of your friends and family because you're transforming their lives. First and foremost, and then others. And your circle widens and widens and widens. Right? So, अभी भी आप किताब पढ़ रहे हैं. अभी भी किताब पढ़ रहे हैं. बट किताब चेंज हो गई. अभी कौन सी किताब पढ़ के आए आप? Abhijit, you don't read Rich Dad Poor Dad anymore, right? You don't. So what if the book changes from Rich Dad Poor Dad to You Are What You Eat? वो भी किताब है, but that will transform people's lives. And so basically nothing changes, it's an evolution and the transformation. The point I'm making is कि वही सब कुछ है जो आप करते आ रहे हैं. It's the transformation and the evolution. It's not 1998 or 2005 or 2010. The world is moving at a very rapid pace. And all companies which have moved with the times are successful, are transformative. Companies which refuse to move with the times and are stuck in the past perish. They not only decline, they perish, they go away. And I think it's very important for you to know that you are part of the largest direct selling company in the world. And there's a reason why it's the largest direct selling company in the world. Because you have committed to evolve and transform with the time. All of you. That is why we continue to lead. And India chapter is just so remarkable. We all started building business together here in India. Many of you. And a lot of faces that I see, a lot of leaders that I see, you have evolved, transformed. And Asha was so right in saying, आप सब ने morning nutrition को एक नए चौराहे पे पहुंचाया. And you continue to lead that. So my compliments to each one of you who's leading that wellness revolution. Because you're on the right path. You're doing the right things. Results will follow. It's very, very important to understand that today, majority of the population in the world is what? Largest chunk of the population in the world is Gen Z. And then you break it down to India, even much larger portion of the world, of the population is Gen Z. What makes Gen Z so special? They are the future of the world. They are. We want to attract them to your and our business because that is the future. आपके साथ एक कहानी मैंने शेयर करी थी डायमंड्स के साथ, about our son and me, and every morning I do this dishwasher. Every morning I used to do this, not anymore. India आके नहीं किया, but I used to do the dishwasher every morning, and 5 o'clock get up in the morning and I'm at the dishwasher every morning. So he refused to use plastic since he was 14 or 15 years of age, and so he got his metal spoon. So metal spoon rose away, used to be in the dishwasher. And it used to take me 15 minutes to pull the tray out and get the metal spoon untangled and move, pull it out. So every morning, this was adding 15 to 20 minutes to my morning routine, every single day. So I said to him, I said to myself, I must have a conversation with him. He has to make a choice. Either he starts doing the dishwasher himself, or he stops using this. So I had this conversation with him, pre-dinner conversation, and I sat down with him and I said, son, you have to make a choice. I don't have this kind of time and patience in the morning. And he says, it's not even a choice. What are you saying? It's not even a choice. I'll get up and do the dishwasher. I am not going to change and move to plastic. The reason why I tell you that story is because the Gen Zs, all of them, are anchored into a cause. They are anchored in a cause, whatever that cause might be. They may not be loyal to a brand, but they are loyal to a cause. And that's the world where the world is moving. So I think it's a very important thing for all of you to know. On the morning nutrition thing, one thing that I wanted to share with you, I think I've shared this earlier at the Diamond meeting too. 85% Indians don't eat nutritious breakfast. 85%. And this is India data, right? 85%. 80% Indians are basic nutrient supplement deficient. More than 80%. Look at the opportunity that you have. My goodness, it is huge. We are just scratching right now the surface. And the direction on this is not going to change. I want to reassure you that the direction is, this is where we are going. All of us. And we will make this so big. But we will do this in a spirit of partnership. We'll do this together. हम मिलके काम करेंगे, and we'll do this in the spirit of partnership with you, right? You know, I came and I shared with you, all of you, majority of the leaders here, about our 3 strategic priorities. You know, the first one was simplify the business. The second one was basically how Gurukul will become our competitive edge, your competitive edge. And the third was really around, our morning nutrition Live 360, and how that is going to be, how we'll unleash the potential of health and well-being through that process. So this is a very important thing. There's a lot of work that is going on in that. And you'll hear many announcements tonight from the team. And they all fall under these 3 big strategic priorities. There's some that we will do in 2024, some in 2025, some in 2026. Short term, mid-term, and long term. But I promise you, we are committed to help you succeed. Everything. So even if you look at the 3 strategic priorities, you are in the center of everything we do. Everybody in the company in India is rooting for your success. They want to see you being successful. And we are all committing ourselves. So think about thousands of employees and our service partners. Everybody is committed to your success. We are here to serve you. And that is what you will see in action as we move forward. You know, as I've traveled around the country, the biggest thing that I heard from all of you, many of you, was the single largest irritant factor disturbing you and your teams and the new person who joins or walks through the Amway door was the issue around unauthorized selling. Right? Now let me show you what we have done. Take a look at this slide, which you will see. We have taken some significant action on unauthorized sellers. So in 2011, you see 80 suspensions and terminations. 80. 2023 में Jan to June were 105. 2024 Jan to June, it has gone up to 385. 385. And I can tell you, we are not going to stop here. This will lead to termination of even higher bids. And we are not afraid. We will take action on anybody who is hurting their business. We have also shut down one store, which was actually contributing to this problem or this challenge. The second thing that I want to share with you, we have stopped discounting our top 10 SKUs and putting that on promotion, because every time we would do that, that would end up on Amazon. We are committed to take care of this challenge for you. And I want to give a lot of credit to Asha, my upline, and she's giving me full air cover, full support on this topic, because she and I both know how big a problem this is for your new person. आप सबसे पहले जब product आप नया आपको नया जो भी आता है आपकी man, girl, woman in your team, what is the first who's the first person they go out and sell to? किसको? Same thing, friends and family. तो आप अपने फैमिली को जब अगर मैं वो नया हूँ आदमी आपकी टीम में और मैं जाके पहले बार प्रोटीन पाउडर बेचने जा रहा हूँ to my sister and my sister goes on to Amazon and says ये तो 40% डिस्काउंट में मिल रहा है मुझे है ना ये 40% डिस्काउंट में मिल रहा है तो मैं आपसे क्या you making money from me I'm your sister and then I go to my friend same thing now after two of these incidents my confidence is shattered I think this is too hard I cannot do this because I've lost two critical relationships in my life. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you all feel it?
Yes.
And we understand and recognize that. This is not going to happen in India anymore. Our top line, समझते हैं our volume for January to June is 80 crores less than last year. But we are not stopping because that's not volume we want. That's not sales we want. Anything that hurts you and your team, we don't want it.
Yes.
You know, we will continue to invest in our business. Moving on, I just want to let you know that people are as critical to you as they are to the company as well. So we have brought in a lot of good talent in the last 5 to 6 months. And I wanted to share with you today that we have a new head of legal, Meera Singh. She comes with a very, very rich background and experience. She was a general counsel for KPMG. So she has joined us. Katrina is our new head of finance. She comes to us from Philippines. And I also have the pleasure of introducing Priya to you, who's our head of education and training. You know, so as you can see, we will continue to invest in people, and we have more coming. And I want all of us to work together as one team. Co-create, co-develop, co-deliver. All the time, we got to think that we have to be one. I came to you with one vision. One crown, one health and well-being crown by each state and union territory. That vision has not changed. And we will make it happen. And you know what? Many of you will be that crown. I am very confident that West Bengal will have many, many health and well-being crowns. Our partnership will be stitched like never before. And partnership is a two-way street. And I'm very, very straight to tell you that this will work from my perspective or not work. A partnership is a two-way street. And when we work together, it gives us the best result. There is nothing more powerful and mightier when we work together and make things happen. One team, one dream, one goal. There is nothing more powerful than that. And that is my commitment. That's how we will move forward. We will reach out to all our critical stakeholders and ensure कि आपके साथ मिलकर हम काम करेंगे और आपकी कंपनी को आगे बढ़ाएंगे, आपके बिजनेस को आगे बढ़ाएंगे. That is a promise that comes from my entire team. So it's a very important one that I wanted to share with you. You know, as I talk about the investments we are making in people, infrastructure, I want to share with you that we are also opening up new stores. We are. And there's a new store which is opening up in Thane. There's a new store which is coming up in Ranchi. And it will continue to evolve, and we will bring more and more of this as business starts growing. Your business starts growing. because we want to make sure that we continue to serve you. We've just started, or I don't know if you know this or not, but आपकी नई applications जो भी हैं, now we've just started actually accepting them in all our 86 stores. There are many things that you will get to know tonight. I encourage you to make notes. It's an exciting time to be in Amway. Many times I've been asked the question, is it the right time? This is the right time. This is the time. Like never before. This is the time to make that commitment and work towards your goals. And I promise you, we will make it happen together. This is a critical time for our business. And I've already been told that there are many people, and that was very exciting for me to find out from my team, that there are many people who are coming back into your businesses right now. Who had probably moved on or gone someplace else for something different. They are coming back to your teams in all different parts of the country. I think that's very exciting because everybody feels or sees the commitment that is going around like a wave of revolution in the country. Keep at it, keep the Amway flag flying high. I think it's a very important thing. I've also been asked the question, do I need customers or AVs? You need both. The answer is simple. It's not or, it's and. You need both. It's the same question which comes to my mind is, do I focus on my depth or do I focus on my width? You focus on both. Depth gives you what? Depth gives you security. Depth gives you stability. What does width give you? Profitability. Why would you focus on one and not the other? You do both. Similarly, you focus on ADUs, new ADUs, you're duplicating yourself all the time, and you focus on customers. So you do both. And I think that's a very critical aspect. And finally, in conclusion, I wanted to share with you that Amway India is going to move to a new home, new headquarters. And I wanted to share with you that this is going to be our new headquarters. And many of the senior leaders will be invited to come and spend a day with all employees and visit the headquarters. And this is our new home that you can see. And by the way, I also want to share with you that we will be taking all our senior leaders to Madurai, our manufacturing plant. And they will actually be taking a lot of pictures and sharing with all of you that this is the state-of-the-art manufacturing plant, which is fabulous. And as Asha says all the time, and it's kind of drilled in my head now, India has everything. We have 4 science and innovation labs. We have a world-class manufacturing plant. How many other companies have that? Forget about just Amway world. How many companies in India have that? Our manufacturing plant is set up for a business in excess of $1 billion. Your manufacturing plant. We continue to make all of these investments, and I can promise you that we will have a crown by each state and union territory. Many of those crowns, health and well-being crowns, are going to come from right here. So I just want to again reinforce, this is the time. Recommit yourself, re-energize yourself, and work towards your goals and commitment. We are here to support and partner with you and help you succeed. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of the evening.